Yes, I know it's getting late, but anyway, here we are, and while we're enjoying ourselves just a little bit more. Okay, just a little bit more. How does the average or the typical distribution of sea surface temperatures in the oceans look like? This map shows you the distribution of sea surface temperatures, and it's a little bit of funny type of representing the oceans, but you can see the three oceans in this map. Okay, on the left you can see the Indian Ocean, in the middle you see the Pacific Ocean, and on the right it's the Atlantic Ocean. And what you can see then on the average temperature, you have the warmest water near the equator and the coldest water in polar regions. Okay, and this is just the consequence of how the surface heat fluxes are distributed on Earth. Okay, it's to do with the orientation of the Earth with regard to the Sun. Okay, but there's a little bit more than that, because you can also identify regions which are even warmer than other regions. And this is what we call the warm pool. So you can see that the regions in the western Pacific Ocean and the eastern Indian Ocean, this is the Indonesian through flow region, we call it, actually has water exceeding 29 degrees Celsius. And the warm pool is the region that actually is responsible for the formation of cyclones in the atmosphere, because for cyclones you need a minimum temperature. So this is where cyclones form, in this region. Not everywhere, not directly on the equator, but anyway, in this area. Okay. In addition to that, you can also see regions where, if you go a little bit closer to the coast, it gets colder. So I just show you in the Pacific Ocean, so if you can identify where the mouse is. If you move closer to the coast, this is the Californian coastline, you see it gets colder, and this is a signature of upwelling, the vertical of movement of colder water to the surface. Okay? The other features that you see are indications of there are deviations near the coastlines, are the signature also of horizontal currents known as western boundary currents. Okay, so this is the average sea surface temperature on Earth.